So I've been thinking a lot recently about how many companies with brilliant innovations have gone under simply because the right people didn't understand why they should care. And the answer that I came to is I have no clue. But I promise that this translation gap is killing more scientific companies than any competitor ever could. Scientific companies, technologically based companies, innovative companies, they can usually explain their innovation to other scientists, end users, people with that same technical proficiency, maybe even department heads, but they often struggle to explain why a business decision maker, someone with a budget, should write a check. Or they don't understand the different channels of communication and how to optimize them with particular messaging, with particular styles of content that actually most effectively communicate the message that they want to share. I'm not a scientist. I don't speak science or technology, but I speak value, empathy, pain, pride. And after working on behalf of dozens of scientific companies, I've learned that the ones who succeed have both the exceptional technology and exceptional communication bridges between what their innovation actually does and what their consumers, what their customers will actually care about. And this is B2B, B2C. But it means understanding what keeps your audience up at night. What would they trade their time and attention for? And what success looks like in their language. And here's what I've learned is that every innovative company needs to complete 4 critical translations. Did you get that? 4. Before they can scale. First, you have to translate, obviously, the problem using language that people actually use. It's the difference between saying that your customers have optimization challenges or are they facing late deliveries, wasted fuel, frustrated customers. Jargon like that will just simply kill you. Second, you have to translate the solution itself. A lot of innovative companies will make the mistake of leading with how their technology works instead of what changes when it's working and when it is implemented. When the right people want to know exactly how something works, you will definitely come to that in the prospect journey. And you'll be able to communicate that in the right way where it will actually be absorbed. So third, you have to translate the proof. You're getting a lot of lab results, a lot of tests, a lot of pilot projects. You have to turn those into business outcomes. You have to turn the performance metrics into bottom line impact. Fourth, you have to translate the future. You have to show your customers, your potential partners, not just what your technology does today, but what becomes possible for them when they embrace it. And then 10 years down the line, when its value has compounded, what does that look like to them? Most companies will skip these translations and then they wonder why their features and options don't sell themselves. So instead of hoping that customers and prospects understand the innovation and why it's better, you want to help them understand how it will contribute to their own success. And that's a huge difference. So let me know what you think of these little videos. I hope that's good enough for today. But I'll be sharing more and would love to have an open dialogue about what topics would help you the most when it comes to growth-driven content marketing. So drop a comment and let me know.